Hi guys, welcome back to MSE. I'm Jade and I'm currently in my new room. So feel free to ask any questions. It's been quite the ride so far. And I want to know how you guys have been getting on as well, as I know I haven't been on MSE for a little while. Yeah, so just get your comments in and I will try my best to answer all of them. I know a lot of people were waiting. So hello to everyone who has joined the live so far. Yeah, so get your questions in. I moved in yesterday and my parents left today, so I'm basically just on my own now trying to figure stuff out. Ellie, you've asked how it's going for me. Well, I haven't really started uni properly. This week is freshers, so I'm just going to be introduced to everything, and next week, well, the week after next week, will be like proper teaching and lectures, and that's when we'll actually get into the proper like uni side of it. But yeah, I've just been like trying to meet people and get used to the place. So yeah, Katie said hello, hope uni is going great. It's been going fine, I would say. It's been going okay. Yeah, because obviously my parents left today and I didn't want them to leave, so I was like emotional, but I'm okay for the moment. I'm holding on. Johnny, you've asked, is there games in this stream? And obviously, MSE, we always pull through for you guys, even though I am sat here, probably closer to a lot of you as I am now in the UK, instead of Guernsey. But yeah, now that I'm sat in my uni room, despite that, we're still going to be doing games tonight. So we have that coming up at about 7:45, so stay tuned for that. So let's have a look. And you've asked how it's going to work. Games will work just the same. I'll get you guys to do exactly the same thing. And don't forget as well, we're actually going to be doing quotes. So obviously before we were doing like the quotes where something would come up on the screen, and then you would answer it like depending on how your week's been or how college or sixth form or school's been going for you so far, and then we can see what all the different answers are and discuss them. You've asked if we have the wheel. Of course, MSE have the wheel. I don't have it with me here in my uni room, but MSE have it. Eric, you've asked why I wasn't live last Sunday if I went to uni yesterday. I actually left Guernsey on Thursday. So last Sunday it was like my last weekend kind of at home and my last Sunday with my family, so that would be the reason. And of course, yeah, we can't do the games without the wheel, so we've kept that for you. Lots of people have just been saying hi, hey, so hi to everyone there. Yeah, so just get any questions in. If you have any questions about the kind of whole process of getting to uni, I'd be happy to answer them. If you have any questions about sixth form, I'd be happy to answer those as well. Or just anything related to school, honestly, as usual. What time are the games? They are at 7:45, or roundabouts. I'll try my best. So I'm just reading all these comments, there's so many. It's Joseph. What are you saying? You've asked if I miss you. I miss everyone, obviously. I haven't been on MSE for a while, so... And you said you still have the footage. I don't remember that. But you were obviously a second time winner. So well done. I hope you did enjoy that £10, whatever you used it on. Yeah, so I was going to say I've not been up to much. It feels like I haven't been up to much because for the last, 2 hours I've just been sat in the flat, literally not knowing what to do with myself. But I've been doing so much. Moving in yesterday was very full on. So we kind of got here in the morning, and then what did we do? Yeah, so I had loads of stuff from IKEA and Dunelm and cute little homey bits. I don't know if I have any right here, but no, actually they're all up on my shelves. But we went and got loads of that kind of stuff on Friday. So then on Saturday we got here. We moved it all in the morning, and then what did we do? Yeah, then we went out to the town and just basically went shopping, did stuff I needed to do, stuff for my phone. Got a printer as well, which unfortunately I have no idea how to work. It won't connect. So maybe I need to get the lead. It's meant to be wireless, but I can't be doing with that. It won't connect. So, Rachel, you said, how has everyone been? A-levels are actually fun so far. I'm glad. A-levels were, I think the form was really fun. The whole kind of sixth form life was fun, but then A-levels for me, they weren't fun. All the work. I think they were okay in the first year, and then year 13, everything, I didn't expect there to be a jump between the years, but I guess because of the difference between AS and A-level, there is a jump, and that was quite difficult. Miss Joseph, you're very concerned for me. Thank you very much. We're all stressed. It's true. Everyone's stressed, aren't they? This is that horrible time of year when you've come off from this really nice summer, and then you have to get into everything again. But it's just, you have to do that every year, and then it'll all come around again. And obviously, it's getting into the colder months, and I'm gonna just look forward to things. I'm already looking forward to Christmas, and I'm not ashamed about it. Let's have a look. Rachel, you said chemistry is very hard. I agree. Chemistry GCSE was hard enough for me, so that's why I didn't take it for A-level. I was always scared of all the chemicals that you have to use as well. You have to be very disciplined with them. And I didn't take practicals seriously, so letting me have flasks of acid or something, I don't know, that would be a really bad idea. Yeah, tell me how your weeks have been going. What have you been doing? Because obviously, the last time I did live, you would probably been at school or sixth form for just literally a couple of weeks. So now that you're probably properly into it, maybe almost a month into it now, let me know how you've been getting on and whether you feel like it's for you, and how have your lessons been. Ellie, you've asked what lessons I have tomorrow, so I don't actually have any lessons until not next week, but the weekend after. Not next week, the week after, yeah. So it starts on Monday the 7th. That's when my actual course starts, so that's when I'll start doing lectures and all the learning bit of it. So this week is really just for settling in and being a fresher, which is just getting used to the place. Okay, so we're getting more comments in. Yeah, people are talking about Christmas now. Sorry, I shouldn't have started that conversation. Fatma has asked tips to stop procrastinating. Year 11 has been fun, but I can't get work done on weekends. Procrastination. So let yourself procrastinate, but if you know that you're doing it, then give yourself a time limit, or stop what you're doing and just think for a second, and then tell yourself that actually you can come back to that if you just do a little bit of work, even if it's 20 minutes work. and then you can go back to whatever you were doing. You just need to keep like reality checking yourself, because that's what I had to do. Like, I'd be sat at home, or I'd start like vacuuming, and obviously because I used to feel like doing something productive that wasn't my work was a good thing, but actually if the work's what needs to be done, then do that first. So hopefully we'll be looking at some quotes very shortly, just for you guys who want to start doing some of those quotes that we like to do. Ellie said your week's been good, and you've got a school trip on Wednesday. That's exciting. Let us know where and what you're doing. Katie, there's been a rocky start to sixth form, but things seem to be smoothing over a bit now, so should be fine. Yeah, that's good. That's a good mindset to have. Obviously, the beginning's going to be a bit difficult because it's like the adjustment stage. But now that it's getting better for you, then I'm glad. That's good. Bad habits that are creeping in are, so have you started creating any bad habits that you've noticed now since you've been back to wherever you are for a while? What habits have you started to adopt? Obviously, I don't have any of these for uni yet, but I think one of them will be forgetting to eat, or just putting off eating, because basically, usually I just have meals made for me, but I don't really know what to do, because I don't cook. I'm not like a good cook, and I need to learn. So my bad habit is just going to be like procrastinating having to make a meal, because I'm really hungry right now, but I don't know what to make for myself. It'll end up being something really simple. Bad habits that are creeping in are drinking energy drinks to deal with stress. It's quite a good job actually, because I don't like energy drinks or the taste of them. So I just end up drinking, well, actually it could be a bad thing. I end up drinking just like fizzy drinks, like Mountain Dew is my absolute favourite. So yeah, I was going to say, is there more sugar in them, or I don't really know. But that's a pretty bad habit. I mean, obviously they're not going to kill you if you have one every now and then, but I would say if you find yourself relying on having an energy drink, then you may want to sort that out pretty quickly, because you don't want to have to be relying on getting that energy from that instead of anything else. Just get like a good amount of sleep, I would say. And that was Johnny Does Gaming. I think that's it for that quote, actually. I don't think anyone else has done that one. Just need to drink, because my throat is getting really croaky from all the talking. I've been talking a lot, because obviously going to uni or like meeting people, so you're just basically talking non-stop. So now my throat's a bit dry. Before tomorrow, I still have two. So what have you got to do before tomorrow? It's Sunday evening. I know some of you have said that you don't have college on Monday, but yeah, have you got anything that you need to be done for school tomorrow that you just haven't done yet? Shooting start. Pack my bag. Yeah, got to pack your bag. Get ready for tomorrow. Katie said, organise what I'm wearing and pack my bag. Yeah, same thing. Just little things then, sorting yourself out. That's alright. Emma, watch this live stream. Yes, you need to do that. Ellie, before tomorrow, I still have to do my drama homework. Good luck with your drama homework. What kind of homework is that? Because I don't recall ever having a bit of drama homework. I think it's because we didn't really do writing, we did mostly practical stuff. So yeah, what do you have to do for drama homework? Maybe it's like learning scripts, I don't know. That would be fun. And Johnny has to create a whole presentation, so maybe once the live stream's finished, get on that, I think. Yeah. So I think that's it for that quote. And we've got plenty to go through. We'll have games in just over 15 minutes, probably like 20 minutes time, I'd say. Yeah, keep putting your questions in as well if you have any. We have an interesting one here, actually. An interesting quote. For the climate strike protest, my school. So, how did your school deal with it? What did they do for it? Yeah, because that was a really big thing that happened this week. It got lost in me moving. I was like, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was like buying stuff for my room. I don't really know. It kind of all got lost. But it looked really cool, and loads and loads of places did it, so it was really worthwhile. But hopefully it will send a message, and it wasn't just... Because some people view it as a bit of like a publicity stunt, like people are just doing it because they want to do it to show that they've done it. But the thing is, it's like, that's almost what you want, because the more people that do it, regardless of what their intentions are, the more people that actually get involved, then that's going to send an even bigger message to the people who have the ability to change things. So, there we go. Can't see what the... Johnny, you've brought up an interesting point here. The climate strike was so stupid. Why do it in the UK when we are the world leader on dealing with climate change? Now, I can tell you that places all over the world did it. For a start, like I remember seeing pictures of it in like New Zealand, and all those kind of places, like really far away. But even if the UK is doing a good job, they're not doing enough. Like I think there's so many things that used to happen, not even 100 years ago, that if that hadn't changed, we wouldn't be in our position now. For example, like even I'd say like 60 years ago, let's say, maybe even 50 years ago, people would have things like milk bottles that you would send back to the milkman and like get milk back instead of just buying something from the shop and binning it. You would reuse the same stuff and like they'd be collected. It's just like little things like that. Or bags, people would have their own bags, and people do have that now, but plastic bags is still a massive issue. Even though they've tried to make it more expensive, instead of that, they should just find a different solution to it. I don't see... this could go on a huge run. I need to stop there, to be honest. Yeah, but to answer your question / comment, even if the UK are doing a better job than other places, it doesn't mean that they can't send a message to the other countries. I can hear one of the door alarms. Yeah, if you leave one of the kitchen doors open for too long, it starts making an alarm. And it sounds like a car alarm, but it's not. Well, it's not my flat anyway, I don't think. Yeah, so games are going to be 15-20 minutes. Should we go on to our next quote? I think, because... Oh, wait, no, we have. During half-term, I'm going to be... So, what are you going to be doing at half-term? I need to have a look. Maybe I'm a bit behind. Oh, Ellie, you said about your drama hymn, like, annotate script within spectacles. Of course, but it's very much like English now, isn't it? Like, with the whole scripts and books, annotating. Because we didn't have to watch anything. Although we did, we went and saw 3 plays. We didn't have to do anything with them, so it was almost just like a week away in London watching shows for no reason. That was what the drama trip was. It was a good trip. Yes, it is, Joseph. I'm in uni. Like, this is my uni room that I'm sat in. It's like a little, just, single bed, single room. And then I'm number 7 out of 8 rooms in this flat. We're on the bottom floor, so. Yes, doing half term. Katie, you said you're doing some homework, probably, not really sure. Ellie said you're going to be sleeping. Yeah, I wish I don't get half term now. My term dates, my term doesn't finish until the 23rd of December. So that's a long time to be going. But anyway, I think I'll be able to come back a couple days before that, because that is a Monday. So I've still got that weekend before. That's just technically the day that semester ends. But it'll be fine. I'm just super excited for Christmas. And it feels like we haven't had one for so long, even though it's obviously been a year, less than a year. It's Joseph, you've asked. Actually, no, Johnny, you said during half term you're going to be writing more of your horror book and creating a website for your future books. That sounds really cool, actually. Oh, yeah, so you're writing books. Horror books. Very cool. It's Joseph. Do you talk to other people living on your block? Did you make new friends? Yes. So it's very easy. I think even though it's a hard thing to do, meeting new people, getting to know new people, the thing with uni is that everyone's in the same boat, so it's easier than it would be if you were to say move to a new school on your own, because everyone's just really keen to make new friends, meet new people. So it's acceptable just to go up to anyone's door and just knock on it and be like, "Hi, I live near you." Just thought I'd introduce myself. It's quite easy, and people were quite accepting of it, especially since it's literally the second day. So yeah, so I'm starting uni just in case anyone's confused. And Morgan, you said you're in college, so let us know how you've been finding college. It's Joseph, you said, I find it hard to make friends, it's a struggle. Yeah, it's not always easy, and even though I'm an outgoing person, it can be quite hard to sometimes, but you've just got to remember that when you're making friends, so are those other people, because they're making friends with you, so they're probably feeling the same. And even if they're not, not everyone needs to be feeling the same. Then you've asked what I'm studying, so I'm studying sociology and criminology. Obviously, I haven't been to any introduction things, and I haven't been to a lecture yet, so I really don't know what's in store for it. Although I've got an introduction tomorrow for both the criminology side and the sociology side, I think. Plus, I'm meeting with my tutor that's being allocated to me. So I think by the end of tomorrow, I should have a better idea of what the course is about and hopefully know whether I'm going to enjoy it or not. If it's what I expected, because I've tried my best to read up on it and look at what it involves, but obviously I just don't know. You never know really until you're there. Yeah, games are going to be very soon, so stay tuned. They'll probably be in 10 minutes, so tell your friends it's happening as well, because more competition makes it better. You still have 14 chances, well, 7 chances, but 14 names will be going up on the wheel, so fine. So just looking at the comments. Yes, we've got people helping out. Johnny has very kindly helped It's Joseph out here and said, advice just to be yourself and soon you will make friends. So yeah, because you don't want to make friends with people while not being yourself, because then they're going to expect something different of you to who you are. So if they just get to know you for who you are and then decide that they enjoy your company and want to be your friend, then that's probably the best way about it. Katie said you're studying French, Spanish and psychology at A level. That sounds really fun. French and Spanish together, that's a lot of language. It's 2 different languages there. So that must be your forte, I'm guessing. And also psychology. I've heard that one's really interested. All my friends who did psychology said it was interesting. Obviously, it was hard at times, but every A level is. But that was the one that people like really enjoyed. Good decision. We have more quotes. Sorry, I've been like ignoring the quotes really. My favourite playlist at the moment includes. So I want to know what people's playlists include. I'm trying to think. What does my favourite playlist include at the moment? A whole mixture of things really. I'm trying to listen to like more upbeat stuff because it just like gets you in a better positive mindset. I don't know. It's hard to think off the top of my head because it is a proper like mixed playlist. I think I have a few like artists where I've got a couple of their songs on it, but mostly it's just a complete random mix. Okay. It's Joseph said includes Eurovision songs. Eurovision Song Contest, if you know, yeah. So I don't know when Eurovision usually happens, but I know it's a thing. It's not something I usually watch, but I know I've seen it before. The only year I watched it was that year that they had some other country had like these really like big, like pointy hats on, and they looked like gnomes, but I remember it being really odd. It's quite funny. Katie, Ezra, McCauley, French singer. That's cool. And Johnny, you're listening to a lot of Korean songs as well. That's music from all over the world. I didn't know Eurovision was such a popular thing amongst people anymore. I know my parents, I know my dad liked it when he was younger, so... Oh. It's Jason said that you love K-pop. Yeah, that's quite popular at the moment, K-pop. I haven't listened to any K-pop, or at least I only know of a couple of songs just because I have friends who like it. But myself, I don't. I haven't listened to any really. S Club. Did someone say S Club? Yeah, Morgan, you said most of your songs are 80s, 90s and noughties. I really like the 70s, to be honest. Like 70s into the 80s. I feel like the 70s is a bit lost. Like everyone knows like 60s stuff. 80s stuff, but then 70s is just bang in the middle. But I really like all that stuff. Yeah, S Club is it's a classic. Yeah, S Club gets you going. No party has begun until you've got a little bit of S Club and Spice Girls, I think, and that's just how we've all been brought up. We can't put S Club Junior as well, because I feel like they tried their best, didn't they? Wow, we just have the Eurovision fans in the comments here. Proper fans as well, we know our stuff. And we've got Daniel with the football, I'm guessing. I don't keep up with sport. Morgan, Steps and Black Lace. So we've got a Steps fan as well. That's perfect. So a bit of S Club, bit of Steps. That's all you need, isn't it? Proper throwbacks. So it's Joseph, he said I should check it out, the Eurovision. Junior Eurovision. I honestly did not know Junior Eurovision was a thing. And I don't really know what's going to happen with Eurovision either. It's a bit of a weird one. So obviously there's like Australia in it as well. I know that much. Bit of Hanson. Yeah, I think we've gone into that whole era now. Oh, it will happen next year in the Netherlands. Interesting. very funny. We've got another quote. I've completely not realised that we had another quote. And don't forget the games are going to be very soon as well. If I had my time again, I would choose. So I'm guessing that is to do with subjects and stuff. Yeah. Katie Bell said I would choose not to do computer science GCSE. So I'm sensing some frustration there. I know the exact feeling. If I had my time again, I would not have chosen physics or maths. Definitely not maths anyway. Even though I got through it and it all worked out in my favour, I don't know, I feel like I could have just had an easier ride with it if I'd chosen different subjects. But then again, it just did work, didn't it? And although I've always said, yeah, I wouldn't have chosen them, like, they ended up okay. And now I've already like forgotten about them, so like now I'm on to the next thing, you know, I'm keep on going. Joseph said, I would choose to be, I would choose to be the Prime Minister and ban all maths GCSEs for all secondary schools in the UK. I'd be with you on that, with A-level. Although I think maths GCSE wasn't, I mean, this is coming from me, I don't think it was too bad. I think what they've done now, that by changing it into like the harder papers for GCSE and stuff, I think that's a bit brutal. They didn't really need to do that. And that just makes it harder. I don't see where they're getting with making the papers more complicated and difficult, because it just pushes more people towards doing foundation instead of higher, which is kind of not what they want in a way. So like people are more likely to just go for the foundation maths, but then that's not really getting to where I think the idea that they wanted it to go was. Anyone else? Ellie said I would choose to do food. I'm thinking either you're talking about eating or you're saying that you would choose food tech kind of thing. I don't know. Or just like food, like nutritional science. I'm not really sure. So yeah, it is pretty much it's 7:45 now. Games are coming up. So I'm just going to go over, I'm going to have to just say, so I've obviously got the answers here. And actually I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. Obviously as you can see, at uni I'm in a different place. So usually I would write down the people's names who get it right. I'll try and do that anyway. I don't know if right, okay, I'm just gonna get the answers here for myself. So as usual, we'll be having practice. How MSE Games works is basically I'm guessing these are going to be Zoom. I obviously don't have a bit of paper in front of me like I usually do. I'm doing MSE, so I apologise for that. I just need a thumbs up whether this is going to be like zoomed in, one of those classic zoomed ins. To me it looks like we're doing instruments. Hang on, here we go. I know, I'm off the hook. Okay, so MSE will be writing down the names in the MSE studio. Fine, don't need to do that. And tonight's theme is musical instruments zoomed in. I'm on track now, don't you worry. So, as long as MSE are going to be writing down the names, I can just read them out and get with it. So, first one then, let's have a look at the practice. It's going to be a practice. What happens is, when you'll get your answers in, I can already see that you've got your answers in. The first 2 people to get it correct, they get their names put down on a bit of paper, and it'll be next to a number, and it will correlate with a number that's on the wheel. We'll spin the wheel. I will still spin it from my uni room, but obviously they have with me. We'll spin it from the uni room like this, and then whoever it lands on gets the prize, and I'll tell you what you have to do after that once you've won it. So let's go then, let's head on to the game. As I said, practice question coming up first, and then we'll do the other ones, the real ones. I'm just going to be writing down answers so I know. Keep getting your answers in as well. If you think that you are wrong, then just type in another one, because the more you guess, the more likely you are to get the correct answer, and then maybe you'll be the first person to get that correct answer. You just don't know. Okay, so now that I have all of these written down, I just need to check that they're in the right order. Yeah, okay. So hopefully you have got on with the practice question okay. Let's have a look if we have had the correct answers. Right. Very blurry. Okay, but I'll reveal what the answer was. Yeah, quite a strange mix of answers, but we will go ahead and just say the answer, because obviously we want to get on with the real game. So the answer to that one was triangle. That was a triangle. You can kind of tell from like the metal looking, and it looks like round. So, and I believe the first person to get that one right, it looked like it was a random person. And Amar possibly as well, but that was the practice. So we're gonna head on to the first proper one then. So just remember, you've got to be as quick as you can, and if you are the first or second person to get it right, then your name will be on the wheel and you might win a prize. So just be as quick as you can and keep on guessing lots of different answers if you're just not sure and you think you have an idea of what it could be. Right, so this is the next one. This is our first proper game now. Lots of people seem to have an idea, but as I said, you've got to keep on guessing. This is hard this time. Don't know if I've seen a correct answer actually. No. So keep on getting your answers in. Now, what do you think it could be? Who knows? Still haven't had a correct answer. Interesting answers here. Yeah, keep on thinking. I still haven't seen the correct answer. This is interesting actually. A lot of you have been on the right track. I think you can tell that it's a string instrument. Or what string instrument could be. Yeah, I gave a bit of a clue. Just thought I'd help you out. This is the first one anyway. Right. Yes, it's a stringed instrument, and I have actually seen the correct answer a couple of times. As that one took a little bit longer, we're going to whiz through. So, the first person to get that one correct, who was it? Just trying to see. There's a lot of answers here, I have to say. Yeah, so MSE are going to do it in the comments. It'll make it a bit easier for me because obviously not being in the office, it's a little bit of a different situation we've got going on at MSE at the moment. Yeah, so it was Cheeky Dundos and Random Person X as our first winners. So your names are going to be going down onto the wheel, and you might be with a chance to win a prize. So let's get on with the next one. We have the second question now. Okay. Interesting instrument, this one. What could it be? Keep getting your answers in, keep getting your guesses in. Yep, so have a look. Interesting. Because this one might not be one of the more common instruments that you are used to playing. Keep the answers coming. Because obviously there are a lot of different kind of instruments. I don't think I've seen the correct answer yet. No. Ooh. I've had a knock on my door. But obviously I'm just doing a watching. Right, okay. Okay, so it's a woodwind instrument. This is really getting to people. I don't know how else I can give you a clue because I know nothing about this instrument. Right. Obviously getting on the right track with the woodwind here. Okay. My live stream is a little bit behind. Maybe very behind. Okay, so yeah, we've got the winners, Cookie Crumbles and In Game with Alex. It was Bassoon. So okay, it's the really big one. I wasn't quite sure what the bassoon was. So there we go. Right. Yeah, this is taking longer than I thought it would, actually. So let's get straight on to the next one, because we've only done 2 so far. So, yeah, the next one might be easier, I'm hoping. More of a common instrument, I'd say. different guesses coming in. Quite a few people on the right track, kind of agreeing with their answer. I think since the other ones took so long, I'll reveal the answer because we've had quite a few correct, I believe. So I'm just hearing noises around me, and I'm like, what is that? That's fine. So the answer to that one, that's a tambourine. That one. More commonly known. I've played one of those before, but I've not played the bassoon. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Sorry, we're just gonna steam ahead. Okay. So what is this instrument? Yeah, so it's just making sure I'm looking at the right answer and not trying to look at that and wonder, This is definitely more common as well. Keep getting answers in. You just don't know if you could be correct when everyone else is wrong. Even if they seem to think they are correct. Got to scroll up though. I've seen a fair few of correct answers for this one. Yeah, this one's definitely a more common one. I don't think I've ever played this though, but this is the trumpet. Yeah, I don't actually think I've ever had a go at playing the trumpet, actually. It's one of those instruments that you kind of randomly might get into when you're in primary school, but most people just go for the string instruments or piano. Those are the only I've never played trumpet. Okay, so we have 3 more. That means 6 more names are going to be going down on the wheel. Let's get on to the next one. Oh, sorry, I haven't said who won there. Well done to Flame and Jolyn. So you guys have got your names put down. Here is question 5. Right. So this one might start off quite obvious. You may think it's quite obvious, but we need the specific kind of instrument for this. So try not to be too vague with it. Okay. I think people caught on with it being a string instrument, definitely. Yeah, so I've seen plenty of correct answers. The correct answer for that one was bass guitar. Again, an instrument that I've never tried to play. I think that would be quite a hard instrument to play. I don't really know, because obviously it's bass guitar, you play a different part of the music. So is it anything like playing the guitar? Because I don't know if you don't think you strum it. I don't know if you. I probably sound very stupid right now. I've never played the bass guitar and I've never tried to learn. Who won that one though? That's the question. I can hear another door going off. This is going to be an issue with our flats, I think. Okay, congrats to Ray. I just like saying your name like that because you have many Y's. And Vids for you _R. So, yeah, you guys are going to possibly win a prize. You're on the wheel. Okay. So we have 4 more names are going to be going down on the wheel. Let's go for the 6th question. Yeah, this is the penultimate question. Yeah, I keep hearing all those kitchen door alarms, which is weird because the kitchen door doesn't go anywhere. It literally goes just into the hallway of our flat, but I think it's just for fire safety reasons. I'm not really sure. So like if people were kind of stood in the doorway like chatting, all of a sudden you would just hear this really like ear-piercing alarm, and you'd be like, oh my god, is something on fire? And then you realise it's literally just the door. So it's confused me a lot of times because it's really loud. Our door just did it. Okay. What instrument is this? I haven't played this instrument either. Maybe I should try different instruments. I don't know. You get less chance to do that when you're like older. Obviously, primary school, you get given a box of like random things that you can just hit and scratch, like just, I don't know, different wooden instruments. And then I remember in secondary school, we had this teacher who just didn't let us touch anything. So like there was a set of drums, but like if you were to touch the set of drums, you would be told off so badly. So I never got to try them. I don't know why we had them. It's probably just for people who had good like drum lessons, but then that's not really fair, because how did they get into it? Surely they had to hit a drum before trying. I don't know. That's probably why I ended up playing piano, because we were allowed to play the, what do you call them, keyboards, and that was it. Actually, I haven't been able to bring my keyboard to uni, which is kind of a shame, because I feel like I almost might have had room. I don't know, it would have like been quite a hassle to bring over, but I'm gonna miss being able to play it every day. Have we got the answer to this? I'm not too sure if we do. Yes. I think we do. I don't want to say the answer because I've been chatting at the same time. Yes, it was an oboe. Congratulations to It's Joseph and Ray. Ray again. You're on it tonight. Yeah, sorry, it's like, I don't know whether it's my Wi-Fi or I'm up to date with the live, so I'm just kind of a little bit behind. Okay, so this is the last question now. This is your last chance to get yourself on the wheel, and then once we've done that, we're going to spin the wheel and see who wins. And then you'll be able to get a little Amazon voucher, I think. So here we go, this is the last question. What instrument is this? Okay, I reckon this is going to be quite easy. Wow, loads of answers coming in here. Wow. Okay, I know for a fact that we have had many of the correct answer now. And I'm aware that it is gone 8 o'clock. Right, so I'm going to reveal the answer just because we have had so many answers coming in. I'll leave just a few more seconds. I'm pretty sure we've got the people who won. So the answer to that one was violin. And our winners were Ray and Vidsview_R. So Ray, you are in with a pretty good chance tonight, I think. And let's run through all of our 14 potential winners. Here we go. MSE are very kindly doing it in the comments for me, because it would make it a little bit difficult being in my little room, away from the office. Here we go, so let's do it. 1, cheeky dandos. 2, random person. 3, cookie crumbles, #101. 4, in-game with Alex. 5, random person, XX again. 6, in-game with Alex. 7, Flame. We have 8, Jolyn. Just wait for the next ones to come up. Yeah, we'll probably just have quite a few Rays now. So 9 is Ray. We've got 10, that is Vids for you, _R. So there will be 14, by the way, 14 slots. 11 it's Joseph. 12, Ray. Quite a few people got on the have been able to get on the wheel again. 13 is Ray as well. And then 14 is vids4u_r. Ray, well done to you, but also well done to everyone else who has taken part tonight, because you've all actually been really good at this. The first couple were pretty difficult, but then we got through it and you guys pretty much got all the other ones straight away, so well done. We're going to get on then with spinning the wheel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin it on here, and hopefully it will go the right way. If it doesn't, then that will be entertaining for you. But anyway, I'm going to spin it the best I can from my uni room, and we'll see who wins. Are we ready? I think that will be okay. Right. It was a bit out of time, but I tried my best. Yeah, we'll have to work on that one. That was not the smoothest. Anyway, I can't quite see who it landed on, actually. I don't want to say until I actually know. I think that was 14, wasn't it? 13! It was number 13. Thank you, Cheeky Dandos, for pointing out that it was the worst spin. So Ray, it was Ray. You'd have pretty good chances. The odds were in your favour for that one. So well done to Ray. You just need to go on to Instagram now, at My Student Events. You can just DM us and let us know that you've won, and we will let you know what to do from there. So well done. Enjoy the voucher, and well done to everyone else who took part tonight. I do hope that you have all had a really nice time at school and college and sixth form, wherever you are. Have a really good week next week, and hopefully I'll be able to settle into uni as well, and I can let you guys know what I've been up to in the future. So yeah, just make sure you like the video, and also give MSE a little subscription if you haven't already. Hit the button down below, and yeah, I hope I will see you very soon.